Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, I'm Rob Mafia for This Is Xbox, and welcome to this review for the Resident Evil 7 Banned Footage Volume 1 Nightmare DLC, possibly the longest title in the world. However, the object of Nightmare is pretty straightforward: survive. That's it. Just survive until dawn and you're good. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Well, let me tell you, it's not. As you come round after being supposedly dragged down to the cellar by Jack, you're faced with a workbench and a machine that churns out small bits of junk that you use for currency. Your currency comes from these, they're called compactors, which can only be described as the shittest fruit machine ever. You start the machines up and it throws these pieces of junk, meaning you have to regularly return to each one and collect your winnings. These can then be spent on ammo, health potions and ability upgrades. You'll see from the footage here, running and movement is awful to start with, but it can be improved on. You're given a small allowance to get you started, but just like any other mode in Resident Evil, the availability of stuff that makes life easy for you is few and far between. You're up against waves of those putrid sludge monsters that you'll be familiar with from the main campaign, and thankfully they do move quite slow and sluggish, meaning you have time to reload your boomstick and get those all important headshots in. Or, in my case, panic firing at chests. Standard operating procedure for me, that. I also spent all my money on grenades. Movement is a little frustrating, even turning seems like a lot of effort. That being said, once you upgrade, this becomes less frustrating. I do think though that the quicker movement will be the only way to survive as you progress. It's important to keep returning to the compactors to maximise what you can buy, otherwise you'll be wasting valuable time. Having to spend your junk in this way gives you some tough choices to make. Do you go for ammo or health? Well, that's down to you really and your play style. As you saw from the warning there, at the end of each stage you're faced with a small event, which is the final push before you can relax. Well, relax. Just a touch. We did see the return of an unwelcome character to the game by the name of Jack. He came as an end of level boss and he was just as difficult to put down as the first time we faced him. I did, however, manage to blow most of my ammunition on him, but finished him off with a tiny little handgun bullet straight to the barnet. Thank you very much indeed. As you move around the level, you find little bits and pieces that you can spend your junk on to aid you. Here we've got a little turret that came in very, very useful when I was being hounded by lots of the little sludge gimps. Nightmare mode is pretty much rinse and repeat. The difficulty of each stage will obviously increase again and again and again as you progress. But just like the bedroom DLC, the area is really small, meaning you're not getting lost all the time or you're not looking for tricky, hard to find goodies. Each playthrough you gain points, and when you score enough you get awarded with goodies that you can use next time round, and believe me, they will come in handy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Rob Mafia for This Is Xbox. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to do all the liking and subscribing and all that jazz. Also go to the website thisxbox.com for loads and other reviews and stuff. Stick around on the YouTube channel because we're uploading videos all the time. You can join us for our streams. Just go to Beam, Twitch, you name it. We're absolutely everywhere. You know what? Just Google us. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Bye.